I have not had any fun.
You're wrong.
And I'm upset with you for making me do this.
Oh, yeah? Well. Hi, I'm Joey.
Joey sucks.
This is The Last of Us.
I fucking wish.
Thanks for joining us. We're very excited to have you here.
I'm so sorry. I don't remember what happened.
The kid just died.
Which
Now
one?
it's fall.
Who's dead?
The little boy.
What little boy? There's a
Sam?
little boy?
Sam? Remember Henry and Sam? They were brothers.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't jump. I just want to jump.
Can't stand you. You can jump down these.
Not enough. Just let me end it.
Don't worry, there'll be creatures you can end. You're gonna go see Tommy. You remember Tommy?
I was so worried.
Do you miss Tommy?
So much.
Do you want to see what Tommy's been up to?
No.
Too bad. You're gonna.
Ellie, do me a favor and hold my head under the water. No matter how much I struggle, don't let up. Look, it's perfect. It'll look like an accident. Where are you?
There's no police here anyway, so no one's gonna investigate.
Even better. It's guilt-free. Can we skip to the end of the game?
Huh?
Can we skip to the end of the game? How about you tell me the end of the game, and then we just start playing the next one? Can you swim yet? It's been years!
It hasn't. It's been a season. It's fall now. Ellie definitely
What if I
can't make it
just
across
stand here. Here we go. Just let the waves. I just let it wash over me. I'm trying to shoot myself, but it won't. Epic. Who makes this game? Epic. I've had a good time playing this game.
Naughty Dog.
I hope that you send games our way.
It's Naughty Dog.
Little Bethesda, just a little heads up. Or a little small request. Just next time, don't do this. I'm fucking done. I don't want to play anymore.
Alright, so you gotta follow the river until you reach the dam.
I would love to. It won't let me.
So, I don't think you're supposed to be in the water. Go back where you came from.
Then why let me down here?
You wanted options.
Yeah, that lead to something. This gives me nothing.
You've already been this way?
Yeah, this is where I jumped from. I made a little spooky jump. I'm gonna drown myself again.
Should you go this way? Oh.
Just push the log. Look, you don't even have to touch me. I'll slip and fall. You just have to corroborate the story.
Lift. 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 Lift.
I hated all of it.
You did it.
That was the worst.
You gotta get the other one up. You good at getting it up?
I'm not gonna answer you.
Sometimes I feel like you hate me.
Always trust your gut.
You're the worst. So what's new with you?
It's been 3 days. We've literally been playing this for 3 days.
Sure.
Nothing's been new.
There's gotta be something new.
I have less will to live.
Less what?
Will to live.
Okay. Alright. Anything positive? No?
I'm almost done connecting my exhaust pipe to my air vent. That's good news, right? The first 2 days, I was like, Alright, I can get through this. It's day 3. I fucking wish I was a zombie. Where am I going?
Well, you gotta get across.
Bitch, I just wish you could swim. Like, my life would be so much easier. Does she learn to swim ever?
Alright, so... drop into the water.
I already did that.
Dive.
Oh, I forgot that's a thing you can do. Ugh. What is all of
There's a
this?
plank somewhere that you can jiggle. I think it's on top of that roof. No, it's not. Oh yeah, that. You might have to do it from the inside though. All right, go up to the surface first.
Oh, he wants this. He's gonna fucking work for it.
Thought you wanted to get through this.
I do, but he has to know what he does done wrong.
What has he done? How has he hurt you?
By allowing this all to happen.
All he's done is be a protagonist.
See, look, I didn't know to go. I need to go anywhere. Don't give me attitude. You're the one who doesn't know how to swim.
I think you gotta climb on top of Mr. Truck Boy. I don't think you climb on top of Mr. Truck Boy. Why would you even try that? I'm gonna cut it so that it sounds like that was your own decision.
I'm editing this one. You're editing the second one.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah! You feel that?
You like touching horse butt?
Don't act up. No, I rubbed him with my gun. I gotta send a clear message.
That you're the dominant one?
Yeah.
Because you have a gun?
Act up, I shoot him in the ass.
That's how you've trained me.
What? Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, it does. I don't act up, otherwise you'd shoot me in the ass.
I stay far away from your ass at all times.
Rude.
Let's hear your story about the kitchen. Were you making a nice Sammy?
I was making a mess.
Okay.
With my butt.
Gross. See, this is why I don't want anything to do with your butt.
Well, that's rude. Alright. So, I don't remember how old I was. I think it might have been middle school. More embarrassing, could have even been high school.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly when. But I had been really into The Sims. And
I'm already judging you.
For liking The Sims?
No, just where I know where the story's going, but also...
Oh, you have no idea where it's going.
Your intro has something to do with The Sims, and I'm judging you, but let's continue.
Alright, so in The Sims...
I know the subject matter.
So in The Sims, if a character has to go to the bathroom, you know...
How old were you?
I already...
I know, but I was listening to myself cry about this game. How old were you?
It was either middle school or high school.
Okay, that doesn't give me an age. Give me an age range. Like high school, you could be 18 years old.
Somewhere between 13 and 17.
Fucking God, that's a big gap.
It's 4 years.
So this could have happened in sophomore year?
It could have. But in The Sims, when they have to go to the bathroom, they'll go, unless you don't let them or there's no toilet. And then their bathroom need keeps decaying until eventually they'll just walk into the middle of a floor and cry and do their business right there. One night, I was sleeping, minding my own business, and I had this dream that I had to make a number 2. I had to go poop. And so in the dream, I had made my way to the kitchen. Naturally where one goes. But I was a little disoriented in my dream. And I was trying to open a cabinet door and sit on that like a toilet. Because
What?
in my mind, that was the toilet, and I was trying to make it work for me, and it didn't. And
So you think this is all happening in a dream?
Don't spoil the ending.
Okay.
So in this dream, I'm trying to sit on the cabinet door. I get frustrated, and then it's coming to the point of no return. So I just go into the middle of the kitchen floor, and I drop it right there in the middle of the kitchen.
You're fucking gross.
And the next thing I know,
shit in your. I'm never eating at your house.
the next thing I remember is I wake up, sort of. I'm sitting on the actual toilet, and I'm remembering what happened.
How did you get to the actual toilet?
I don't know. That part doesn't exist. But I'm on the toilet.
It just cuts to you on toilet.
It cuts to me on toilet, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, that didn't happen. I'm a grown boy. That didn't happen. And I leaned forward on the toilet because there was a clear view of my kitchen from the bathroom, and I looked out the doorway. This was very late at night, so nobody was up, and the door was just open. I looked all the way out, and sure enough, saw a nice little pile of feces right in the middle of the kitchen floor.
You shit on your kitchen floor?
I did. Not consciously. I was sleepwalking.
And you shit. You played so much Sims that you literally replicated the Sims, but for no reason, because you had access to a toilet.
I sure did. I don't know what was happening. If anything, this is proof of the popular theory that we are all just a giant game of The Sims.
That is not proof. That's
it is.
No, because you had access to the toilet.
No, somebody wouldn't let me go to the bathroom. They were canceling my action, so I couldn't go. And so I went into my mom's room, and I told her.
You told her?
I told her.
Why didn't you just clean it up?
Because I didn't want to.
What? You made your mom clean your shit because you're a dumb boy?
In my defense, I still had to use the restroom some more. So I told her, I was like, hey, I pooped in the kitchen. And she said, what? First, she was in a dead sleep. So I woke her up, and she was like, And I told her, and she just, you what? And I was like, I pooped on the kitchen floor. And she's like, you're fucking kidding me. And I showed her.
You showed her?
I showed her.
Joey, what is wrong with you?
And then I was like, I still have to.
Your poor mom has to deal with so much.
I was like, I still have to go to the bathroom. So I went into the bathroom, and she was just cleaning up my poop.
I would not have touched that. Your mom is.
She's a lovely woman.
You don't even get her gifts on Mother's Day?
I was her gift.
Listen, based on the story you just told me, you are not a gift. You are the furthest thing from a gift. You are a shit machine.
It was one time.
Joey, you shit on your floor as basically an adult.
Look, I know. And I didn't tell anybody.
And you made your mom clean it up.
Yeah. And I didn't tell anybody. Because I was embarrassed. But I thought I was safe with you. Clearly I was wrong.
You're very wrong. Because that's fucking gross. And your poor mom. That wasn't like a little dog's shit. That was a grown person's shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big pile of shit.
It wasn't great.
Why didn't you just clean it up?
I was going through a lot, okay? I wasn't thinking clearly. Do you know how disorienting it is to wake up on a toilet and realize that you have shit in the middle of your kitchen as a fully functioning human?
I wouldn't have said I would have cleaned up my mess, gone to bed in shame, and never spoke of it again. I would have just let that happen and forgot it ever happened. It would have. I would on my deathbed when my whole life flashes before my eyes. I will remember for exactly 2 seconds, and then I will be dead. You owe your mom so many gifts for that one incident alone.
Well, that's easily the worst thing. You know?
You made your mom clean your shit. Your poor mother. If she ever decides to watch this, I'm so sorry.
I doubt she will.
I'm so sorry.
You know, you have her number. You can just contact her.
I'm just gonna text your mom. I'm so sorry for your son. I will send you flowers and a card. I wish that was Tommy. I truly thought it was Tommy. Who's this?
That's your friend.
Everybody's getting it.
That's Tommy.
Everybody's getting it. What did your dad say to all this?
I think he laughed. I cried a lot. There was a lot of crying.
Did you really?
Yeah. It was very concerning. I had never sleepwalked before in my life, and the one time I took a shit in the kitchen. It was a lot to deal with emotionally.
I'm not surprised. And you weren't even done shitting yet?
No.
Did you have to shit a lot more?
I think so.
I am so baffled.
You still love me?
No.
That sounds right. I'll pack my stuff.
If you ever shit in our kitchen floor,
I won't.
One, Georgia would be livid that you shit in our kitchen floor, and then you probably would have woken her up to clean it.
No. Not anymore.
You would have blamed Ruby.
Y'all, Ruby was in the kitchen. I don't know what happened. It was
I don't even know how she got your door open.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
You guys didn't hear it? That's so weird.
She got right out of bed.
Ooh, that axe is nice. Mm.
You know what's not nice?
Shitting on the kitchen floor?
Making your mom clean it.
I never claimed it was a nice story.
It's fucking awful. I bet your mom was like, it's too late to put him up for adoption.
Oh. I'm just gonna go cry in my room tonight.
Do my thing. Get your fist out, Joel. Oh, wrong button. That's what they call me. The fister. That's right, I'm the fister.
I don't like that.
No, that's my code name. The man fister. You know I hate horses in real life?
Really?
Yep.
Why?
My mom has wanted one thing her entire life.
A horse?
No, well, maybe. She might want to own one, but she's always wanted to go horseback riding. That's been her dream for as long as I can remember. And we've almost gone a couple times. But I absolutely hate horses.
Why?
One time at a birthday party when I was very young, they had, like, they got a little pony or whatever, and they tied it to a tree, and they just made it do laps. And I was like, that's fucking sad. And the guy was like, no, horses are stupid. They don't... This horse has no idea what's happening right now. He's just chilling. And I was like, wait, what? And he told me that horses are, like, really fucking stupid. They're just really dumb creatures. And I was like, no, that can't be. Look how sweet he is. And I was a child.
Yeah.
And this is a grown man telling me that horses are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So, mind you, I shouldn't have listened. Now what? How do I... But yeah, horses are dumb.
So, you don't like horses because they're dumb?
No. So I went and to touch the horse, because that's why I was there. And I was like, don't let him call you dumb, bud. But then the horse kicked me. And so I don't like horses. Because horses are dumb. Dumb. So So I hate horses, and my mom is always one of them. And every time we almost go, I'm like, man, I really fucking hate horses. And my mom's like, all right, we don't have to go. But I'm like, no, we can go. I just would prefer if I didn't specifically have to ride a horse. Like, I could walk next to you guys. And so we just never go. And my mom is going to die sad that she's never ridden a horse.
Wow. I may have made my mom clean up my shit, but at least I didn't deny her her dreams.
I think you did, though. I think you did. I don't think your mom, in her dreams, ever imagined having to clean up her grown son's shit.
After she was done and wasn't gagging anymore.
Was she just not able to look at you anymore?
No, she made fun of me.
They could have just made the horses on the other side. They didn't have to do a whole thing. They could have just put the horses on the other side. Tommy was standing there. See, we record in the room where Georgia and I sleep. And Joey has the rest of the house to shit in.
I can't stand you.
Did he really shit on a floor?
He did.
He did.
When?
Somewhere between the age of 13 and 17?
He also shit on himself in a mall.
That was much younger. And that wasn't my fault.
I think it was.
No.
Joey,
Are you gonna blame Linda for your bout incontinence?
you're...
I held it for an hour. At, like, maximum, like... When I started holding it at that hour, it was time.
But why didn't you say you had to go before that?
I did.
Oh. Then why didn't you go?
Because we had to finish doing what we were doing, and she wouldn't let me go find a bathroom by myself.
How old
Which
were you?
I was young, so it's understandable.
Okay, that's fair.
And then we had to walk all the way to the front of the mall. And, like, when we were close to the front, she was like, oh, we passed the store that had a bathroom. And I said, oh, no! And literally, like, I opened the bathroom door, and I got into the stall, I closed it, and, like, before I could get my pants off, it was starting. So, since our theme is apparently bathroom stuff today.
I have no... Ooh, that was good. Ooh.
I've recently realized I have a very wide pee stance.
Okay, not what I thought you were going to say, so
What
glad
did
it
you
went
think
there.
I was going to say?
I thought you were just going to say... Well, first, I thought when you said I have a very wide, I thought you were going to say butthole. And then, secondly, you started with a P, and I thought you were going to say penis, and I was like, that is not... We can't put that in a video. God, that's fucking...
My dick wide.
We definitely can't do any of that.
No, my stance when I pee is very wide.
Oh.
Like, I don't know why. Like, when you watch people pee on, like...
I don't.
No. In, like, movies and shit.
Joey, do you watch people pee when you go to the bathroom?
I don't.
Do you stand back away from a urinal?
I
like,
generally go to stalls.
Interesting technique, friend.
I almost exclusively use bathroom stalls and not urinals because they make me uncomfortable. Specifically for that reason.
What? Did you just notice this though, or is this something?
The stance?
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
So then what? So why don't you just use your? Wait, what about urinals makes you uncomfortable? I'm confused. Then.
Oh, that's a different topic.
Oh, okay. What about urinals makes you uncomfortable?
In movies and shit, when you're watching people pee at the urinals, they stand mostly regular.
Okay, I use urinals whenever I get the chance. I'm like, oh, there's a urinal. Gotta pee. You know, when I see them out in the wild.
Also, I've had a few experiences at urinals where, it sprays back when I pee.
Well, you're not doing it right then. Are you shooting straight at the wall?
No, I'm shooting down where you pee at.
I don't think you're doing it right. So what about your stance? So what do you mean? Do you just stand broad? Do you need the balance?
I don't know. Like, so, like, this is you can't have a video, but like, it's about this wide.
It feels normal. That looks normal.
It just feels wide.
It looks like you're just standing.
I don't know who stands this wide.
Nobody should put their hands on their hips at a urinal.
Well, no.
Nobody should stand like that.
Don't mind me, guys. Just letting it all flow out over here.
Just all over your shoes.
Looks like I'm missing a little bit, but that's okay.
All right, but now we have to cut in a video from the back of you, like maybe mid-thigh down. Or no, the back of you with your hands on your hips down, and just pee or water
just
splashing all over your shoes on the floor at a urinal. We just have to cut that in there.
Oh God. I have another story.
Okay.
Involving the bathroom.
Of course.
I might have told you this one before. This was kindergarten. First grade.
Uh-huh.
And
Years ago.
this one's worse. Worse because it was a conscious effort. But
Oh my God.
computer class was my absolute favorite class.
Okay.
And we only had it twice a week. And anytime we had computer class, no matter how bad I had to use the bathroom, I would not go. I wouldn't leave because I wanted to get all that prime computer time, you know?
Uh-huh.
And one day, I had to pee so bad. I was like, I can't leave computer time. I gotta keep playing on the computer. And so I did. And it got bad. And eventually I just peed myself. Sitting playing the computer.
Was it worth it?
I don't remember. Probably not.
So you were like, I can't hold it anymore, but I'm not getting up. I'm peeing right here, and then keep going?
Yeah.
Keep on trucking?
Mm-hmm.
And then what?
So I continued with my day.
With just piss pants?
Yeah, they were dark pants. Nobody could tell.
I'm sure somebody could smell it.
No. I made it all the way to lunchtime before anybody noticed. And it wasn't because of the smell.
Okay.
There was this girl that I had a crush on. Which is in so many of my stories. And we were talking at lunchtime, and I told a joke, and she laughed, and she was like, "Oh my God, you're so funny!" And she put her hand on my thigh like that, and she was like, "Oh, why are your pants wet?" And I was like, "They're not. They're not."
You didn't
And
just...
she was like, "Did you pee?" I was like, "No." And then I had to go to the office, and my mom had to bring me new pants, and she was very mad at me.
Your poor fucking mother.
I didn't want to miss computer time.
What were you even doing on the computer?
We might have been playing the Oregon Trail.
I'm speechless.
I really
Why didn't you just say, I spilled some water in my pants or something?
I was panicking. You know I panic.
Why didn't you just go to the bathroom? It would have taken you all of 30 seconds.
Yeah, and it would have taken more than 30 seconds because the bathroom was far away from the computer room. That would have been a solid 5-10 minutes without the computer. And it's only twice a week, Donovan. I couldn't get that time back.
But it was coming again.
Yeah. But then that 5 to 10 minutes would still be gone forever. You know?
But you pissed your pants and then made your mom come bring you new ones.
Yes. But that girl still talked to me.
Your mom, your poor fucking mother.
Also, it was first grade, so like...
Your poor mom. I feel so bad for her. She's got your insane father. And shits McGee.
Hey. I got nothing.
You are your father. This just feels like things your father would do.
I'm offended. That's hurtful.
And your mom is just caught in the crossfire. I didn't realize there were so many. I didn't realize we were having a party. Let me I'll come back. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Now that you know there's all that.
One time when I was like 2 or 3. I stood in front of the TV and I was like, I'm gonna pee right now. But that was because I was like, it's gonna be funny if I pee right now. I thought I had my flamethrower on, so now I'm sad. I thought it said disconnect the generator when not on duty.
Damn it, did it again. Time to turn off the Jenny. Again, Carl!
Everyone's gonna be so disappointed in me. Keep it in your pants. Where'd you come from?
Behind you.
What a friendly kiss.
Every
kiss begins with K. The K's for...
Now, you know there's one behind you.
That was romantic, though. Did you see all those embers? I'll punch my way through this goddamn door.
Push!
If there were like zombies coming this way, in that direction, prime angle, good for this mechanic. None of that was necessary. No, we literally just proved it shouldn't hold. By the fact that it didn't hold. I'm now on the other side of the door.
I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. I don't know who home is. I don't know. Baby, I'm like a bird. Not pleased? Do you think I sound just like her?
Welcome to my solo channel. I think your voice is beautiful, bud.
I don't need you to patronize me.
No. You misunderstand. I'm just going to say a bunch of compliments and then edit them into the video so it sounds like I'm complimenting you a bunch. And just leave in every negative thing you say about me. He sees it with his eyes. And he's like, I'm going to push it.
This is a good idea.
Okay, so it's telling me to press triangle, but I press triangle. What if I shoot it? If I shoot it the way they do in every other movie or TV show. Nope, of course not.
You gotta find another way. Just want to start. Now, wait a second. Now, wait a second.
Yeah, Joey, come on, that's how it works.
You shotgunned it. Wait a second.
That's why it worked. It was a 2-part puzzle.
You
Joey.
loosened it.
It was a 2-part puzzle. Did we do an intro?
I did.
Welcome to The Last of Us.
Remember when I said, hi, I'm Joey? And you didn't say anything?
No, I said something.
Well, nothing productive. Today's video... hang on.
That was good. That was real good. I think we should workshop that and... what would you say?
Today's video features frank discussions of bathrooms.
Okay, that was much worse than the first time, but I did get you to say it again, so that's all that matters.
Today's video features graphic depictions of restroom
Feces.
stories.
Oh.
I gotta get out of here. I'm stuck inside this rut that I fell into by mistake. I gotta get out of here. And I'm begging you, I'm begging you, I'm begging you to be my escape.
Can you be useful? I can't wait for these to come out, and then for people who, well, one, nobody's going to be watching because nobody knows we exist, but for these to come out, and then another game, like Skyrim, we do the Skyrim, and we've completely switched roles.
Where I'm just shitting on it the whole time.
Yeah, you're just shitting all over Skyrim. I'm like, but it's a good game. Have you played any of the Elder Scrolls?
Not a single one.
Oblivion's really good. I say really good. Like, it's ugly as shit. Like, it's piss.
But
like
play wise.
The mods. Okay, I'm not even talking about gameplay. The mods.
So you like what other people have created, not what the actual game is.
No. Bethesda created the foundation.
Sure.
It's the fact that it's expandable beyond Bethesda's scope. The Elder Scrolls Online, play a little bit of that. It doesn't have the same feel. Not fun. Well, I mean, it's okay, but like, it's not great.
Because you can't rely on other people's.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but like, it doesn't. It feels way more static than like a normal Elder Scrolls game. Like, I'm sure you feel the same way about Fallout
76.
Yeah.
We gotta do that still too.
They spit in your mouth with that one.
They said, "Yeah, you fucking like that,"
and you were like, "No, please."
No, you like this.
Like, did you eat garlic subs, garlic knots before you?
I didn't think this is what I was paying for. Ah, but this is what you got. This is what you wanted. You know it is. Who knows what you want more? I do.
Who runs Bethesda?
You. You dirty whore.
I hope they watch this.
It's a bloater! What? One of those big fucking guys.
Why is there only one special Zambi?
You know, I think so. Oh! Oh!
All right, hear me out. A zombie driving a Zamboni.
Zomboni?
A Zamboni.
Did you see the video of the cop from McDonald's?
Yeah. Crying about an English muffin?
Yeah.
Bro, that's not even like... She's like, I couldn't see my food being made. And I'm like...
Can you ever?
I don't ever watch the food being made.
I wouldn't want to watch... If I already don't like eating at McDonald's, if I had to watch the way McDonald's made their food...
Oh, absolutely.
Never.
I would never. And then, how many times have you been asked to pull up for your order
and just get the drinks first?
Yeah, and just wait for the rest of it?
So many times.
I would say like maybe 6 out of 10 times that happens to me. It happened to me literally today.
I loved all the comments of people like, if you get this anxious about an English McMuffin, I don't want you to be anxious that I might hurt you.
Like, it was so dumb. And then she's like, what kind of world can I live in when I can't trust a McDonald's worker? Where's my English muffin? And I'm like, what do you mean?
Please thank us. We don't get enough thanks these days.
Give me a hug. I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? I can't never go to an Applebee's. Does she not eat at any restaurants then? Because
you never see your food made. She eats hibachi 24/7.
That's the only thing that has to be prepared at the table. Joel looks different.
This is not Joel.
And then, like, she posted that video thinking people would sympathize with her. Do people sympathize with her?
Probably a few people.
Is he being creepy?
Get upset.
It's
not your fault.
How upset would you have been if they changed their mind about her being a lesbian?
James, lower the gun.
That would have been awful.
No way, David. I'm not gonna let her go.
Naughty Dog would be canceled forever.
Oh yeah.
Because like, they could say she's bisexual, but like, there's zero doubt that she's into women from Left Behind. Zero. And she might be bisexual. Actually, I don't know what's in store in the second game. Which, like,
does that feel
fine.
like a? I mean, but does that feel like they're just trying to appease?
If they do it
the right way.
Yeah, they'd have to do like if the second game is like only about like she's gonna have a relationship with a guy and that's all she wants, then that's awful. But if she has to choose between two people, I think that would be better. Like, to show that she has interest in both and like it's a real possibility for both of them.
But then if they settle on a heterosexual relationship, that feels like they're giving in then.
A little bit. Yeah.
Because if they're like, oh no, she ends up with a dude. At the end of the day, it was like, well,
if
then
they
what
have to make the decision to make her end up with a dude, that would be the way to do it, so that it's at least acknowledging what they've already
I
established.
think they stick to their guns.
I agree they should. I'm talking best case scenario cop out. Like,
Yeah. They didn't get that much backlash, right?
no. And the backlash they did get was like, it was like if somebody had been telling us that we shouldn't have made one of our characters lesbian, how we would react by not saying anything to them.
I would have just
It's
laughed.
just ignoring that they exist.
Who makes Animal Crossing? Just kidding. That's a joke. Please don't shoot me. That's the only video game I play.
It's a small indie company named Nintendo.
Small
Yeah,
indie?
not many people
Never
know
heard of
about them.
Okay, cool. So you're telling me mushrooms do this to people?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, everybody's on mushrooms right now.
That's not accurate.
Make it hurt. Stick it between his fingernails.
She's alive. She's David's newest pet.
You ever wonder what it feels like to have your fingernails pried up? Right off your skin?
That's what it feels like to chew 5 gum.
I see.
Ah,
He does still use the gum.
good. I was worried this was going to be easy. That could have been an easy throat kick. Or slice.
I remember that being a lot more work.
That was
I
that was
apologize.
nothing.
Again, we're on easy mode.
Yeah, huh? Some of us are just better at games.
Then why are you making me play?
I happen to not like this game. And a nice little note from Ellie.
That's
Doing
the
good.
meat ledger.
We're doing good. Summer camp's a little weird. Not a big fan of the menu. I can't think of a single example where they do this, but like I like the idea of this scene playing out, but she actually doesn't make it. He actually does kill her, and that's her character death. Because the whole time you're like, oh yeah, typical. This happens
Yeah.
every time. She's gonna end up winning. There's no tense moment about it. But then no.
She's going in.
Stop. Stop.
Fucking touch me!
It's me. It's me. It's me. Look.
He tried to...
It's okay.
Why couldn't his last daughter do this?
She didn't get a chance.
She cried over a sprained ankle.
It was a different world back then.
Got his stinky fingers in my mouth. That'd be the worst part for me.
Not your head getting ripped open.
No, because I'll be dead after that. But like, acknowledging the fact that he stuck stinky fingies in my mouth would be a living hell for me. But you know what this game needs?
What?
Fun.
Shh. We don't want anyone to know we're here.
We get too much goddamn noise. I have the last 2 chapters.
She should not still be surprised.
I was just literally about to say that. I was going to say, at this point, Ellie.
All of you.
There's
You
no-
know what I'm about. If the world
You
was
know this
ending,
fist.
you'd come over, right? The sky be falling and you hold
You
me
thought
tight.
you
shouldn't reckon with Shakira's hips. Wait till you meet these fists. We would even have to say goodbye. If the world was ending, you'd come over, right? Right?
I hate you. We have to cut all that. Good thing I was just picking up shit.
Damn. Here I am trying to make content.
You singing the same part over and over again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It shows that I'm annoying and it adds character. They can go, oh, he's that annoying guy. Gotcha. I know who that is.
There are not many games that are fun and boring at the same time.
Excuse me?
So I'm applauding this game. The combat is tons of fun. I have a lot of fun bashing things in. And it's very smooth. It's pretty. You are crooked. Why are your glasses so crooked? You look like you just got bullied.
That's the way they
No,
look.
they look normal now.
Do they?
I think it was the headphones.
They are still a little crooked, though, because my ears are off-center. Or not off-center, but one's higher than the other.
You look like you got bullied so hard.
I used to get bullied. And then I punched my bully in the throat. He didn't mess with me so much anymore after that. My other bully, I pushed against the bathroom stall with a bar into his back. Also didn't mess with me anymore.
All right, but I need you to tell the full story because you do sound like a sociopath.
Of which one?
The punching story.
Okay.
Because you're a psychopath.
Look. It's not my fault.
All right. Again, I need you to tell the full story.
Okay, so, very simple. There was this kid who used to bully me all the time. Just hurtful words, nothing physical. Reload fully now.
It is.
No. Yeah, just always words, never physical. But my dad and my dad's friend, who was also my friend's dad, told me that if he ever did try to hit me, that I need to hit back.
Mm-hmm.
And that when I do hit back, I gotta either aim for the nose or aim for the throat. So, the day after I was told this,
you were just feeling real amped.
I was so amped. I got to school. I got permission to fuck a kid up. So I got to school, and I was like, "Come on, man, mess with me. Do something."
Do you see how crazy that sounds though? Like how macro.
Are you telling me you don't get like that though?
No, I never got like that.
You've never been ready to fight.
Oh, I'm always ready.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't like, ooh, somebody please do it.
There was a kid who had been bullying me, and I was given permission to hit him.
Okay, come on.
To take care of the problem.
I never look for a fight. Like that's not. Anyway, continue. Continue.
I was just ready.
Yeah.
So, he talks to me a few times, says some shit, but never didn't actually hit me at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, fine. Maybe I won't have to do this today. And so we were in class, and we were wrapping up that section of class, and I was given a job, very important job. It was to collect the pencils. Which, wow, what an honor, walking around getting to get people's pencils. So I go up to this kid, my little bully, and I'm like, I need your pencil, bro. Obviously not that. I didn't say bro back then. But I told him I needed his pencil, and he was like, well, I'm still working. And I was like, all right, fine, whatever. So I went and I collected everybody else's pencil except for his, because I was trying to be nice and let him finish what he was doing. And I get back to him after I got everyone else's, and he's like, I'm still writing. And so I just hit his other hand with my fist to make him drop the pencil so that I could pick it up and turn it back in. It worked.
You're a psychopath. Okay, continue.
Well, I needed to get the pencil. Damn.
Why did you smash his hand?
Because I knew that would make him drop the
Do you
pencil.
work for the mafia?
Yeah, I could.
Do you?
There's a shiv to your right.
What kind of? I think you let the name Joey get to your head. You're not like an enforcer.
I am now. I was then. I was in charge of collecting pencils, man. You gotta pay your due.
It was like
it's pencil collecting time.
Was your teacher your Don? It was
yeah.
that.
She's like, do whatever you gotta do, but get these pencils back to me.
I want to see a full case of pencils by the end of the day.
And then, in my head, that moment was over. It didn't matter anymore. Life was moving on.
No. I need you to explain it the way that you explained it to me when you told me the story.
I immediately forgot about
that
it.
you did it. Yeah, you erased it from your memory as if it never happened.
But like not
you've completely removed your
like
conscience
in my
from the
head at that
situation.
time. Like that wasn't anything. That was just me getting the pencil. Like it wasn't an altercation. It wasn't anything to be remembered. You know.
You just erased it from your memory so you could clear your guilt.
No,
way that a murderer.
I didn't feel any guilt, so I didn't have anything to clear. He was a dick. So then we get out in the hallway, and we're waiting in line.
I want someone who studies psychology to watch this and listen to this.
Please
story.
tell me about myself. We're waiting in the hallway for for the next thing to happen, and he comes up to me and he goes, "Joey." And I turn around and he punched me in the arm. And so, having forgotten the previous encounter, he threw the first punch. So I was like, all right, this is my time to shine, baby. So I followed him. I followed him sounds bad. He just punched me and started walking away. So I just walked behind him. And I said, Jeremy. And he turned around and said, what? And I decked him directly in the throat. And he went, I will always remember that sound. And then he goes up to the teacher, and he's like, Joey just hit me in the throat. And she went, Joey? Because I'm a goody two-shoes. Also a teacher's pet at the time. So it was unfathomable that I could do any wrong. And she came up and she was like, did you hit him? And I said, yeah, but he hit me first, and my dad told me that if anybody ever hits me that I should hit him back. And he said, no, he hit me first. And I said, that's not true, that didn't happen. Jeremy, notorious troublemaker. So everybody believed me. I believed me. We got called to the principal's office. I told them what happened, and by the end of it, I went back to class, and Jeremy got in trouble.
Of course.
Because he had a history. Ta-da!
You are a psychopath.
I'm not a psychopath.
You're a psychopath.
No, I'm not.
You'd erased it from your, and then later you remembered that you
did
it, and you said nothing.
Of course not. I got out of trouble. I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah. So yeah, I like immediately after, like at walking back to the classroom, I went, oh, I did hit him first. What? What?
So what's the other story? The other story, you also sound like a psychopath, but
a little bit. So, all right, in 4th grade, I had this problem. I was what everybody called a pants down peer. I had to pull my pants all the way down to pee.
Why?
I just did. And I knew it was embarrassing, and I didn't.
Is this where your fear of urinals comes from?
Maybe actually, it could be from that, because I definitely never used urinals when I was a pants down peer. But I also didn't want anybody to know. Like, I didn't want anybody to look in the stall and see my pants on the floor while I was peeing, because then they would know.
Sit to pee.
No, I would still stand.
I sit to pee sometimes.
I do too, but
I'm a lazy boy.
it's just so much easier. But I go to the bathroom one time, and there's this group of boys in there, and 4th grade boys, twats.
Just any child really is mean and unnecessarily rude.
But they were just chilling in the bathroom talking, and I went in the stall, and now that you say it, I should have just sat down to pee. But that didn't cross my mind. I had to pull my pants all the way down, and worried that they would see me. I kept like peeking outside the stall to see if they would go away. And one of them saw me looking, and he said, "What are you looking at?" I said nothing, and he came over and flung the door open, and he grabbed me.
With your pants down?
No, my pants. I never. I was waiting until they left. Yeah. And he like pinched the back of my neck.
You still can't swim.
You
can kill a man, but you can't swim.
Joel never taught her. He pinched the back of my neck, and he was just holding on, and I was like, "You better let go of me." And he's like, "Don't tell me what to do." So I'm just standing there while he's.
You can
What?
learn right now. She said, "You can teach me how to swim. You can learn right now."
And you know, it was hurting quite a bit.
Yeah.
So I counted to 3 in my head, and when he still didn't let go, I lifted my leg up and pushed off of one wall and flung him backwards into like the bar that's in a stall, and like right into his back. And then I left the bathroom and went back to class without peeing.
And then forgot it happened.
No, I didn't forget it.
You erased it from your memory.
I was sitting in there. I was doing my math work, and I was like, you know what? It's not right that he gets to get away with that. So, I went up to the teacher.
I think you got even, though. I think you fucked him up enough there. That sounded like it sucked.
I'm sure it did, but, like, I needed justice. So I told my teacher that I got into a fight in the bathroom and that my neck was hurting really bad. My neck was fine. His back truly probably hurt more than my neck.
Probably.
And so she sent me to the office, and I told them what happened, and then I was definitely going to get in trouble. Which, dumb. I didn't do anything. I fought back.
Yeah.
And
then decided that you needed more.
Yeah. And you know what? They tried to get me in trouble. My dad said, fuck that. He was defending himself. We'll take him to another school if you're going to do this. So they were like, oh, well, all right. And so he got in trouble, and I did not. Because, again, notorious bully. Had been to the office many times. You can choose to either bluster or stealth your way through the rest of the fireflies. I know what you're gonna pick.
You know why they call me Fish?
It's not why you think.
What is this gun exactly? Ooh, spicy. Save money on life insurance now by switching to Joel's Fist.
You won't gotta worry about nothing anymore.
Now you gotta taste the fist. Seasoned with the blood of 50,000 men.
Truly a lot of men.
Ooh, that was a good shot. Okay. Just kinda wanna talk right now. I'm killing a terrorist or a
Wowee. Are you?
Wow. I didn't know where anything was coming from. You mean the person standing in the doorway? What was that?
Illuminated by 5 flashlights? I can't tell what's going on.
How is he shooting us? And I can't get a single shot in edgewise.
You just shoot him in the dick?
I did. I shot his helmet off. Do you know how fucking terrifying that would be in real life?
To just have a bullet shoot your helmet off?
Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck? I quit. I'm done.
Yo, guys, this got pretty real. Like, I was having a good time, but my helmet's gone. I don't know if you saw that.
I don't think that was a warning shot. I think he meant that.
This might not be for me anymore.
Do you know he's using real bullets?
You guys have real bullets? I thought...
There was one more. Oh.
Right there.
Who's an animal?
Definitely you.
One performance surgery a day.
Ellie just wakes up and is like,
I have no idea what happened, Ellie.
Found the fireflies.
They wanted you to think he left her.
Turns out there's a
Now, who did they think they were fooling?
Nobody.
people that are immune. There's dozens, actually. Ain't done a damn bit of good neither. They've actually they've stopped looking for a cure.
So they're just lying to her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not going to be a big thing in the next one.
I'm taking us home.
Where's home?
Back to Tommy's.
Sorry.
Wait. Let me go. Please.
You just come after her.
It's true. Can't blame the man. This is a really pretty area.
It is.
I'd hang out here.
Sarah and I used to take hikes like this. I think the two of you would
That's sad. That part's sad.
Yeah.
You really would have liked it.
The thing that always gets me is the life that could have been
Yes.
scenarios.
Yes.
Down there. Just a little bit further.
Like now, like those are like I mean, his life would have never been normal anyway.
No, but
he
like
would have
just-
never had a typical life with her. But like,
Yeah, but just thinking of all the things that they could have done.
yeah. Well, fuck me, I guess, Joel.
This is where we part ways, Ellie.
You're on your own.
I think they just wanted you to play as Ellie one more time.
I guess.
Hey, wait.
Does she forgive him? It's not a question to be answered right now, but like
Back in Boston?
when she finds out, 'cause she will find out.
Back when I was bitten? I wasn't alone.
Is there an after credits scene?
No.
Thank God. Okay.
Now that we're here, how do you feel?
Literally, this was great. I don't know. The last,
So,
This last part?
I guess, yeah. The hospital and I guess the giraffes is really, and the truck. The truck was my saving grace.
Peak of the game.
Peak of the
Kicking
game.
people off a truck.
I don't know. I feel like
I'm still waiting for my turn.
it spent
Her name was Riley.
80% of the game doing nothing, and then the last 20% was like, well, here's all the stuff that matters.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll take that.
It's like, yeah, they ran into a bunch of people on the way, and they did like random things, but none of that felt compelling.
All right.
No matter what,
Like, if I had more stuff of like
finding something to fight for.
the
I know
hospital
that's
scene,
not
that
what
was
you
funny. That was good.
Swear to me.
More encounters.
I guess. Or like more like okay, so like the cannibal camp was good because that made like I don't know, that didn't feel wasted. Like that was like something that would actually happen.
Yeah, and it was a character moment too
Yeah.
for both of them.
Yeah, I want more of that. And then like everything from the cannibal camp, I guess, up was good
Okay.
because the draft happened right after that. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything before that was like, all right, I'm
So
ready to keep going.
If the second game is more of that back half of stuff.
Yeah, like if it continues the momentum from like that from Cannibal Camp up and like continues moving forward, yeah, great. I don't need anything from the beginning. I don't need anything from before that. All that other stuff was not that great to me.
Well,
But I I mean, at the end of the day, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have enjoyed the movie.
Yeah.
If that makes makes you feel any better.
So if you had watched it like I told you to, you would have been okay?
No, because I would have still had to watch somebody else go through all the boring shit.
Mm-hmm. What if you just watched the cutscene? Although they have the walking stuff.
Yeah, they had like a lot of in-game moments. I thoroughly enjoyed the combat. I thought that was by far the best part of the game.
I think from what I remember of seeing of trailers, the second game's combat is going to be even deeper. So that'll help you.
So we'll see what happens. So I think that solid 6.
Okay.
Could have used more. I don't know. Yeah, could have used more in the beginning.
Okay.
It was too slow in certain parts for me.
Are you at least intrigued for the second game now?
I just want to know how that lie plays out. Is basically.
Me too. I'm very excited about that.
Everything else, I don't want more of the slow encounters.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some, but
I know.
Hopefully not as many.
I mean, not every game is perfect, so.
People watching this right now, I'm sure, have already been playing the second game.
We will maybe play the DLC.
Mm-hmm. We'll definitely play part 2.
Yeah.
So look out for that.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out with us.